Yo, what up, y'all? We're gonna do this quick recap. If you're just getting in here, or you guys are watching the replay, just fast forward 2 minutes. Oh, give me a second to get myself right. Myself. Fuck. Dope event, man. Dope event. Dope event. Um, I really feel like out of the you know, well, it's hard to say because I felt like Gnome, I think it was the date one, Daylight and Tay Rock, that was dope. But listen, every battle except for the uh the finals for the tournament, every battle here was absolutely crazy, absolutely fire. Um, we're gonna talk about it. We're definitely gonna talk about it. I didn't feel like you know, I didn't feel like from the first battle, well, from the second battle on, I didn't feel like I don't know. It just didn't. I didn't. It was just certain things with the camera work. Of course, I didn't like about caffeine. I don't know when they're gonna get that shit right. But everything else, it didn't feel like what most of these caffeine battles been feeling like. I mean, in its totality. Of course, we've got some dope battles, but this from top to bottom, everybody did their thing. Salute to everybody. Salute Darian. Um, wow, like I have nothing but great things to say about the majority of these battles. Dudes showed up. Dudes put on a hell of a performance. Um, some surprises. I'm still kind of taking it in. Pause, because I'm just like, yo, wow, like we really just saw a full card of just dope ass performances. Salute Dell. Yeah, Darian said Bill was terrible. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that because that was the first battle of the night. Um, yeah, let's just get right to that. So honestly speaking, salute to Holmesy, salute to Bill Collector. You have to just respect what it is they had to do in the amount of time that they had to do it in terms of 4 battles. Um in I don't know what they said, 9 weeks or something like that. I don't remember what the thing is. And I know guys like Bill Collector are used to battling damn near every weekend, but it's not the same in a tournament. It's not the same. So battling every weekend makes you feel like, yeah, you can do it, but winning every weekend, that's not the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So salute to both of them for getting as far as they got and to getting a chance to be on Summer Madness, even though this wasn't due to everything that's happening with COVID and so on and so forth. These are not your typical Summer Madness. These are not your typical gnomes. None of that. We understand that. But them guys have that on their resume, and no one can ever take that away from them. Salute to Holmesy. If you guys are unaware, Holmesy beat Bill Collector. The judges went for him. I had Holmesy winning that battle. Um, so let's salute him on that. We got to give Holmesy his respect because none of us would have thought that Holmesy the God would have won this. So I don't care. And I'm gonna be real. I don't even think the people who he's cool with really thought he would have won this tournament. Listen, you got faith in your homeboys, right? And for me, I will push my homeboys forward and try to be positive. Like, yeah, do that shit, do that shit. But in the back of your mind, you could be like, damn, look at this tournament though. Like, how's he gonna beat Danny Myers? How's he gonna beat this guy, this guy? And he did it. So you gotta salute him on that. Salute the Holmesy. Um, I hope these guys really don't get in their feelings about anything I'm about to say, but the battle was bad. The battle was bad. But I still feel like you got to give Holmesy his props for what he accomplished. We did not get not one $25,000 round. Um, if you watch me, you understand I'm saying these tournaments, you got to show up with $75,000 worth of material. That's 25,000 per round in order to guarantee you're gonna win. And now here in the finals, for the finals, these dudes actually had the extra week. I don't know if you guys remember, but they ended up getting 3 weeks, um, or almost 4 weeks. I know 3 weeks for sure. And to me, it didn't show. It didn't show. It didn't show. Bill Collector's first round was really bad. That's my opinion. And I fuck with Bill Collector, man. And but that first round was just not it, man. That just was not it. And Holmesy barely had a better first round. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. Um, yeah, and then Holmesy said some shit. Excuse me, I have some notes here, but Holmesy said some shit directed at, like, talking about Bill Collector's chick or whatever. And then the fucking cameraman go and zoom in on the chick sitting on the bench. I don't know if that's Bill Collector's wife or what that is, or what that, if that was just somebody who was there. But again, what's up with these camera dudes? Like, yo, what the fuck? Even for the RBE shit, which I said when the VOD came out, like, yo, this ain't cool, man. Like, what are y'all doing? What are these? Whatever, man. Let's not even talk about that because it was a great night. Um, Yeah, first round I thought Holmesy edged it, but in a bad way. The shit was not good. Bad first round for either one of them. Second round, Bill Collector picked it up a little bit, but Bill Collector been doing this whole tournament where he starts off slow and then goes. And I keep saying, salute to Bill Collector. I don't want to feel like I'm bashing Bill Collector, but I said it. He did not beat Young Cannon. They gave him the win. It is what it is. He was incredible against Mike P in that second and that third round. But his first round, again, it's like, what the hell is this, Bill Collector? And these guys were really friendly. They didn't really seem like there was any energy, any aggression, anything to this battle. Like, nothing about this said, I want to win 25,000. So I thought Holmesy took that second round. I thought Holmesy took the third round as well. Well, did he? No. I got Bill Collector taking the third round. So I got Holmesy taking the first two rounds. I had a 2-1 Holmesy. I predicted it would be 2-1 Holmesy. And so I got that right. But again, I can't pat myself on no fucking back because I never thought that Holmesy would have made it this far. So salute to them both again. But this was not a good battle. 2-1. The judges had it for Holmesy. I think one judge might have had a 3-0. I don't remember. But I had a 2-1, and either way, he won 25,000. I was under the impression he just like they did with Fawns, he gets to pick who he wants to battle next, call out anybody, and I didn't hear him call out anybody. In the battle, he threw a few shots. He said something about Fawns, and I was kind of thrown off because I'm like, fam, if you get to pick who you get to battle next, you better not be picking Fawns. And no disrespect to Fawns, but right now, Holmesy, if you don't take advantage of the light that's on you and go and battle the biggest name that you can possibly get to battle you, like, even people, because of little war words, people would rather see you battle goods than battle Fawns. You got to do something for your legacy. Don't think, oh, I got to go battle Fawns. Like, no, don't fucking do that unless that's your only choice. Unless they're not giving you a choice. Like, come on, man. Come on. Fawns calls out Keyshawn. He gets to battle Keyshawn. And you're going to talk about, I want to battle Fawns? Come on, man. Anyway, salute to Holmesy. Let's get to the next one. John versus Ill Will was phenomenal. John versus Ill Will was phenomenal. Do you understand what I just said? John versus Ill Will was phenomenal. That battle was fucking crazy. I knew we were going to get a crazy showing from them two, and they surpassed what I thought we were going to get. For the first round, that storm scheme from John was incredible. Salute to John for that. And Ill Will, that he had like a Don Marino bar going at John. A Don Marino slick back or wet back line. Some shit. I think it's a slick back. Whatever the line was, that shit was fire. But for the first round, I got John edging Ill Will. I thought John I thought they were both dope in that first round, but John, that storm scheme and all of that to me is what edged that round for me. In the second round, that I wrote Wild Small. That flower scheme that John had, I never really thought that I'd be applauding a flower scheme, but the flower scheme was dope to me. This is crazy. I wrote so small I can't even read my own fucking notes. This is embarrassing. All right, I gotta skip that. I got notes that I can't even read. Sorry, this is embarrassing. Fucking Ill Will threw a shot at somebody in that second round, and I wrote it down, and I can't even. I think Calico, was it Calico? No, he battle cat. I don't know. I can't read the shit. Don't matter. But I got Ill Will edging that second round. I thought it was a close round. I thought they both elevated from their first round was so dope, and then they elevated that. But I got Ill Will taking that second round. The third round, um, the BLM bars. So John starts pulling out pictures of rest in peace to all of them. But Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, the people who's unfortunately been killed, in recent times from police brutality. I believe he pulled out like a Tamir Rice picture, and then he ends the scheme and ends the whole thing by pulling out a picture of Ill Will, like saying he gonna die next kind of thing. He did do it in a respectful way, and he was speaking up against police brutality. The twist was adding Ill Will in there. So salute to John John. I like the way he executed that. The only problem I have with what John John did there is that he spent a lot of time showing those photos to whoever was in the building and wasn't showing. He showed it real quick when he took it out the folder, the envelope. He took it out and it was like a quick shot to the camera, but then he turned around and so you spent too much time showing them pictures to the crowd and not to us, the camera. But you got the point of what he was doing. I don't think that took away from what he was doing. I think it just would have added if people got a chance to really see what you were talking about, right? So yeah, I got Ill Will taking that one, man. I got Ill Will taking the second round. Um, so at this point, it's 1-1 going into the third, and fucking that rebuttal because like John went in on him on the whole thing, like that whole 40 cal, the whole 40 cal battle, the whole whether or not that's his kid angle, y'all know the angle that 40 cal took on Ill Will. John just kind of touched base on that and then was asking him like, yo, how you let 40 cal fuck you up like that type shit. And Ill Will rebutted all that, you know what I'm saying, in that third round, and I got Ill Will taking that third round. So I got Ill Will taking the battle 2-1. I got John with the first, and then I got Ill Will taking second and third. This was a very close battle, in my opinion. Every round was close. So if somebody has it the other way, I understand. If you're going to have the luxury of watching this battle over and over again, I'm pretty sure you're going to watch this and, maybe 8 times out of 10 have a different winner. But it was a fire battle, and I felt it set the tone for the rest of the night. Clips. Charlie Clips versus Geechee Gotti. I was a little shocked, man. I don't think I've seen Geechee Gotti this intense. I could be wrong. But I felt like Geechee was like pressing all up on Charlie Clips and was like on like full disrespectful mode. I was kind of surprised because I know he's always given Charlie Clips respect. But in this battle, it seemed like if I didn't know any better, I would have thought he really don't like Charlie Clips. But that's what it takes to win. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying I was a little surprised. I was like, damn, Geechee's like very over aggressive here. I mean, not over aggressive. He ain't push him or nothing like that. But like, you could just the intensity was just a whole other level. Even some of the shit he said to Clips after he finished rapping, I was like kind of thrown off. Like, damn, Geechee seems really fucking pissed off right now. So Clips had a very dope first round. Very dope first round. The only problem I had 2 problems with Clips' first round. Number one, towards the end of it, he started doing that Charlie Clips shit where you could kind of predict what the punchline was. And that was a pause line that he said about fucking. He had a line where he said some dumb shit about. He made a comparison like Misfit at a gym with a strap on or some wild shit like that. And I'm like, yo, no, like pause, dog. Like, why did you even think of that? Like, that was some X Factor shit right there. Like, why did you just come up with like some super fruity shit? Like, what was that about? Why when you were writing did you at any point think of Misfit with a strap on at a gym? What the fuck? He should have lost the battle just for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, fam, what the fuck was wrong with you writing that? Yo, what the fuck? I'm still right now. I forgot about the line, so I just read my notes, and I'm thinking right now, like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, what's wrong? Yo, where you gotta be in your life that crosses your mind? Like, what the? I don't even think Miss Fish girlfriend is thinking no shit like that. Like, how the fuck is you thinking some shit like that? Yo, that was wild, man. That was wild. Yeah. Well, once he sound like pause, like what the fuck? Like, yo, there's nobody here right now. My family's out, and there's nobody here. And I'm looking around the house, like, yo, like, did I just fucking did anybody else hear that shit? What the fuck is wrong with Clips, yo? That was wild. That was a wild line he had. Um, Geechee had a line in that first round. Geechee's first round was fucking fire. And he, like I said, he came out straight out the gate, all up in Clips' space, all up in his chest, like rapping. And he was up on Clips, letting him know out the gate, yo, this ain't no friendly shit. This is straight. He was on him. You know what I'm saying? And he had a line that had something to do with like comparing Charlie Clips to the third, like, yo, you're gonna be missing like your third round. He has some line, something to the effect of missing the third. Oh no, he said something about I don't know if he said cutting them or shooting them, and he was like, and now your face is like your rounds, you'll be missing the third, some shit like that. The line was fire. I'm butchering it. I apologize. But that missing the third, you talking about a third of his face, but you know Charlie Clips is known for not having the third round. So that missing the third line really hit hard. I thought that was fire of him. I have Geechee Gotti taking that first round, but that first round was really close. So let me just be clear on that. To me, that first round was close. You know what I'm saying? But you know, between that pause line and Clips the end towards it, you being able to kind of predict what he was about to say. It only made Geechee's round to me that much more potent. So I got Geechee taking that first round. Second round, that Easy E line from Clips was fire. Um, but then Geechee goes and he tell Charlie Clips, I'll slap the milk out your titties. I don't know why, but that shit made me laugh. When you think about it, it's probably not that funny. But the way he delivered that shit had me dying laughing. The problem with the second round was, once again, I felt like some of Clips's bars started being a little bit predictable. And I got that round scored dead even. Dead even. I have that a tie round. So at this point, I got Geechee with the first round. Second round is tied. Third round, Charlie Clips had a lot of avocado lines. He had some. I think he had one in the fucking second round. He had like one or two avocado lines, and he just continued it in the third, and it was way too much. Then he chokes, and he starts freestyling. And in Charlie Clips fashion, you know, the thing with Charlie Clips is the ability to freestyle. So when he chokes, he can kind of make up for it, but not enough to win. You choke, you lost the fucking round. He starts walking around the room, freestyling everything in the room, and you know, making it direct towards Geechee. So that was fire. The whole shit he did with John was sitting on the steps because the set was made like if they were in the back of a brick building, and then they had like steps on the side like how it would be in the hood. So that's what the set looked like. It literally, it was just a set, but it looked like they were in the back of a building in the street, you know, in the hood. So John was sitting on the steps. There was a gate, which the cameraman was annoying the shit out of me. Every time they did that shot, like going behind the gate, the guys are rapping, but the camera is looking at a frame where they're not rapping, and then slowly goes into where they are rapping. Stupid. And is out of focus. Stupid. So John walks over to Clips walks over to that gate, freestyles about the gate, walks around, freestyles about some other shit, then walks over to the steps where John's sitting, freestyles about that, all towards Geechee Gotti. Was it fire? Yes. But you choked. You choked. And that's it. And did he put it this way? The problem I had with the freestyle, he didn't stop with avocado bars. The whole 3 rounds, He had avocado bars. Like, fam, you didn't even do anything really creative with them like that, though. Like, he might have had one or two creative lines with it, but that was it, man. And like, by the time the third round happened, I don't even want to see a fucking avocado. There's avocado right here on my table. I'm Puerto Rican. You know, my most Puerto Rican houses you go to, they keep avocados around. I want to throw this out right now. I want to literally throw this against the fucking wall because I'm tired of avocado ball. I don't want to hear about. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear it. Like Charlie Clips really. Please don't get me wrong. I don't want this to be negative, blog. The battle was dope, but all that shit was excessive, and it wasn't even whatever. So Geechee Gotti has a rebuttal. He rebuttals that avocado shit, and then he spends the rest of the round going at Charlie Clips, like saying, you know, Wildin', you're not working for Wildin' Out no more. Y'all all got fired. Like now you want money from URL because you ain't been caring. So he just went on a whole shit defending URL, Geechee, like telling him like, yo, you and the rest of you and you so-called legends, you're out here complaining all the time, but y'all don't talk about when y'all go to jail, how Smack has helped URL. Has helped bail y'all out, has put money on y'all books, has paid for lawyers, have gave some of y'all places to live and stuff like that. So that third round from Geechee Gotti, I felt hit real hard. Even if I take the choke out from Clips' third, I still gave Geechee an edge on that third round, but he did choke, so he lost it automatically. That don't fucking matter. But I really like Geechee's third, and I like the angle he came with somewhat defending URL because hey, no matter how much right now URL is at fault for a lot of shit, and I don't feel that bad for them with a lot of the backlash they've gotten lately. But we cannot erase that. A lot of these dudes would be fucked up in the game if it wasn't for them. A and B. A lot of these dudes have received help from URL that had nothing to do with them battling. And I've heard battlers say stuff like that. Bill Collector is one of them who's, you know, remember his first issue with URL is the point that he was dissing them all while they were helping him. They were, you know, hiding him when he was on the run and all of that. Listen, he said all this, so I'm just repeating it. It's public knowledge. So anyway, I got first round Geechee Gotti, second round was a tie, third round Geechee Gotti. Salute to Geechee Gotti. Again, this is the most aggressive or intense Geechee I can remember seeing. I thought it was dope, and the fact that he didn't go overboard. You know, there was no pushing and none of that dumb shit. So again, dope ass battle. But I thought the Ill Will and John battle was better than this one, but it was good. Rum Nitty verse Reed Dollars. Salute to Reed Dollars. He surprised the shit out of me. I thought that Rum Nitty was gonna straight up run over him. And we got to talk about this Rum. You know, I got Rum Nitty beating Sue Surf. I think John beat Rum Nitty. I feel like when Rum gets people who are considered legends to a degree, I don't think he does the greatest. Let me not say that. I'm saying that wrong. I don't think he seals the deal. You understand? I think sometimes he leaves rounds a little open to be beaten. But with that said, I don't want to take away from Reed Dollars. So the first round went, Rum was dope. I just felt like it was a little bit, he left that a little bit open to see what happened. But I'm figuring, you know, he was going to go light on the first round. Again, I didn't think it was a bad first round. I just think that, again, he didn't seal the deal. He left the door open, so to speak, in that first. And to Reed Dollars' credit, Reed walked in that fucking door and started just trashing the house. I really liked Reed Dollars' first round. I thought that was dope. For a second there, he had me like, damn, like, you know, I need to shut the fuck up. Because again, if you've seen my blogs, I'm going to repeat it. I said it yesterday. I'm going to repeat it again. I never said Reed Dollars was whack. I never said that. I said this matchup don't make sense and Rum is a fucking killer. That's what I said. Reed Dollars took that first round, in my opinion. Was it close? Yes, it was close, but I gave it to Reed. Second round goes. I thought Rum picked it up from the first round. I thought he was dope, and then Reed goes, and I'm like, yo, this is a dope ass round for Reed. The only problem I have with Reed that I have with a lot of Philly dudes, not so much in this battle with Reed, but just in general, is you have a lot of general bars. You know what I'm saying? They're dope with their flow and all of that shit. Bottom line, I gave Rum that second round. I thought the first round, Reed Dollars won. The second round, I thought Rum Nitty won. And I'm sitting here like, damn, like Rum, you're not supposed to be having a debatable with Reed. But again, I don't want to take away from what Reed did. I thought Reed was dope. Rum was good too. Like I said, I got it 1-1 going into the third, but I just feel like I think Reed did take it personal that people like me felt like he shouldn't have been in the ring with Rum, you know, and Reed was out to prove a point. So going into the third round, first off, that shot at Adi Boom that Rum Nitty had was funny. If you didn't get that line that he said when he was like, "Oh nah," he was making like an Adi Boom reference and was like, "Oh nah, the only Boom we accept is from Philly." He's talking about Kaboom. If you don't know what he's talking about, Kaboom is a battle rapper from Philly or a rapper from Philly who battle raps from time to time. That's who he was referencing. So if you didn't get that line in that third round and you was wondering why some of the people in there laughed and you didn't understand what he was saying, that's what he was saying. He was dissing Adi Boom and saying, you know, salute to Kaboom, a Philly rapper. Um, I thought this third round, in my opinion, was a little bit more clear, and and not like clear like that. I got about 2 points. These other rounds, I got them all by 1 point. This one, I got by 2 points, and I gave that third round to Rum Nitty. So I got the first round going to Reed Dollars by 1 point. I got the second round going to Rum Nitty by 1 point, and then I got Rum Nitty by 2 points in that third round. That's how I called it. I did look in the chat and saw people talking about Reed Dollars 3-0. I'm gonna be honest with you. These rounds are too close for anybody to say that anybody got 3-0'd. That's my perspective on it. I don't see that. I don't see how. I also seen somebody see Rum 3-0. I don't see a 3-0 on either side. The rounds are just too close to me. If someone says Reed or Rum 2-1 or whatever case, I'm really not gonna put up an argument about it. But anybody saying 3-0, I'm sorry. I don't see that. That battle was fire though. I really enjoyed it, and again, I gotta salute Reed Dollars for showing up the way he did because I thought that he was gonna get body bagged. To tell you the truth. Let's move on to Aver versus Calico, and this was one of the battles that I was really excited to see. I couldn't wait to see this battle. So I thought we had a good battle. Here's the thing. I expected a little bit more aggression from kind of both of them, but more from Calico. And and again, I'm not talking about being overly aggressive, pushing motherfuckers and all of that. I'm talking about being up on them, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like Calico wasn't doing that. I felt like he was damn near battling from across the room most of the time. I don't know if y'all got the sense of that at any time, but like Calico was like, rarely did he get any close to Verb. He was most of the time like a big distance between him and Verb. I felt like a lot of the bars from both of them, especially Calico, had there been a bit more intensity or aggression behind it, I felt it would have hit harder. I like the battle though. Like I said, where Calico and Averb are right now with their writing, I like it. A lot of people don't like it. I do. So I just felt like with the way the promo was, the way they've been talking shit to each other, and so on and so forth, I just kind of figured that they would be just a bit more intensity to this. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think I just wanted to see somebody really step up and really want to just take over of the battle. And I don't think no one took over the battle, but I think there was opportunities for both to do so. Fucking Verb. I gave Verb the first round. by an edge. I thought that first round was real close, but I felt like I said, when I say there was lines that should have been finished with a bit more aggression, I feel there was times that Verb slightly did that, or maybe just raised his voice a little bit more to the punch. So I got him edging that first round. I gave Verb that first round. Second round, again, Verb goes and he's on the same pace as he was in the first, very consistent. Rapidy rap. He was rapping. Some people call it rapidy rap. You know what I'm saying? I felt he was just rapping. He was just doing his thing, man. And in the second round, though, Calico came out with the rebuttal. And the rest of that round, I thought Calico clearly won that second round, in my opinion. And the third round, to be honest, I have it a tie. And let me tell you why I have it at a tie. At the very end, that last bar that Calico said, my screen froze. And I don't know if it happened to y'all, but a few times, and they was telling us to switch between the real stream or the off. I don't know what was something about the stream that they kept telling you to press if you having any issues. And right at the last freaking line that Calico was delivering, my screen froze. It started buffering. All them colors, the circles with all the colors was going round and round. I refreshed it real quick, and by that point, Smacking them was talking. Calico and Verb had walked off, so I didn't catch that last line. So as of right now, I got this battle with Ty, and now you know why. Because I don't know what he said. That last round might have been a point, in my opinion. I mean, that last line could have been a point, but my screen fucked up on me, so I didn't see that. So as of right now, I had Aver taking the first, I had Calico taking the second, and the third I have a tie. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? But again, I like the battle, but I did expect a little bit more. But it kept the flow of the night going where we're just having dope showings by everybody. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna leave that for last. Let's get into this Keyshawn versus Chess. All right. Keyshawn versus Chess. Salute to Chess. I know there's a lot of, I didn't see the face-off. I saw online people saying that he was getting disrespectful with Jay Black at the face-off. Then I saw a clip of him getting a little frustrated with 15 Minutes of Fame. And when I saw that, when I saw the clip and when I seen what everybody was saying, I was a little bothered because I'm on your clips. Fucking Chess. Please don't show up here and be so frustrated that you can't get through your rounds or get so frustrated that you do too much. You know what I'm saying? Start pushing any of that dumb shit that's happened before with him and DNA and all of that. So I was really worried about that. You know what I'm saying? That he was just so frustrated or upset that he just wasn't gonna be, his mind wasn't gonna be in the right place for this battle. And this was a huge battle for him and a battle he's been asking for a while. I thought he had a very good first round. I thought he set the bar for what this battle had to be. The aggression was there, the bars was there. In that first round, he was all up on Keyshawn. I was happy he didn't go overboard though. I felt like he was right at the threshold with physically how he was up on Keyshawn. But he did his thing, and he had some dope bars, and like I said, I felt he set the standard for where this battle had to be. So salute to Chess for that. Dope ass round, but then Keyshawn gets to rap. And I felt like Keyshawn clearly takes this first round. Keyshawn is crazy. Again, I don't know who. I want to see him in Hollow. I want to see him in Pat State. I just don't see who's really gonna. Can anybody clearly beat Keyshawn right now? I don't think so. I just don't think so. You know what I'm saying? But he had such a dope, such a dope first round. Chess did, and then Keyshawn elevates that. So just think of how good these first rounds have to be. Second round. So Chess had this scheme about car crashes in Jersey. So he basically was using like the New Jersey twerk thing. He did say he hoped twerk is feeling better and saying that that's people's, you know what I'm saying? But he basically did a scheme about a car crash and shit like that. It was dope. It was dope, and I like that he did it respectful by acknowledging, hey, look, you know, maybe it was too soon for him to write something like that, but he wasn't saying it in a disrespectful way. You have to hear it for yourself to understand what I'm saying. And he sent his shout out to NJT, and then that DNA scheme that he had was dope, and his little shot at DNA that was dope. But again, I personally liked his first round better than his second, but his second was good. And then again, Keyshawn gets to rap. Um, and basically the whole second round, Keyshawn had an angle of he was going at Chess like, look how you was acting yesterday at the face off. Look how you was acting in your interviews. Look how you acting in your career. You got all these excuses on what you're supposed to be, but it's everybody else's fault that you're not at the level you're supposed to be. So that was the angle. He was talking to Chess. That was straight talking to him, like on some big brother, little brother shit. Like, sit your ass down. I'm trying to tell you why you out of pocket. And the way he crafted that round, that second round to me, Keyshawn, was phenomenal. I loved it. I like that John Q line. At this point, battle rap, we should all be tired of John Q lines, but that John Q line from Keyshawn was dope. Chess goes in the third round. He had a triple K. He said something about slicing Keyshawn up. It was like, and now we give you triple K like the white man, and that shit was dope. It was dope, that line that he had. Very good way to close out the battle for Shine. I mean for Chess, and then against Keyshawn, like to not back up, not none of the 3 rounds, for your third round to be the finish that you needed. You know what I'm saying, and to show and prove to people. I thought it was dope. The problem is Keyshawn gets to rap again. He had like a high school prime line where he was telling you pass your. He was like, you think you a senior who passes prom? Like the way he said it was like he said it in a way where he was saying a prom, but he's telling me passes prime. Like the way he said it, I'm fucking it all up. But the way he said it was fire. That line he said, "Eye on chest," like the Incredibles. That line was dope. I got Keyshawn taking this 3-0. Gentleman's 30. I predicted it would be a gentleman's 30. I did see people saying Keyshawn body chest. I wouldn't say he body chest. I do think it was a 3-0, but a gentleman's 30, and it was a very good battle. Very good for both sides. Salute to Chess for showing up the way he did, but he's in there with a fucking killer. Salute to Keyshawn for just giving us these dope ass performances that are to be remembered. You know what I'm saying? And not taking Chess lightly. He went in there and did what he had to do. Now let's get into what I thought was battle of the night, and that's T-Top versus B Dot. This battle was phenomenal. This was a phenomenal battle. I thought it was going to be a very good battle. It exceeded my expectations. This is battle of the night. Arguably, it has to be in the conversation for battle of the year. I don't remember who, but one of the people in the building, I think it was DNA, came out and said he thought it was one of the best battles he ever saw ever. That's saying a lot. This battle was dope, and honestly, I could see myself watching this battle over and over again. This battle, T-Top versus B-Dot, listen to me when I tell you, is a classic battle. Definitely battle of the night. That's why I want to talk about it last. So T-Top goes first, and his first is just out of this world. B-Dot had an incredible first round, but T-Top went first, and again, you go first, you get to set the stage, and T-Top just went absolutely crazy. That I had heard about B Dot before. Someone said in the battle, I think that B Dot was like a football player who had a scholarship or some dumb shit like that, right? Not dumb. I don't mean it like that, but like people, somebody had said like, "What are you doing battle rapping when you're supposed to be playing football?" Something to that effect. And T Top took that angle. I forgot about it, refreshed my memory, and then took it to another level. So that first round for T Top, which is incredible. So was B Dot's first round, so dope. But I think T Top took the first clearly, in my opinion. Um, Second round. Oh no, I didn't even score this shit. Hold on a second. Oh, I did score it. I scored it. I'm sorry, I'm going out. Fucking. What I mean, I didn't tally up the points. I did tally. I thought I did. So T Top had the avocado angle. You had to know that was coming. Pause. And he just pretty much went at B Dot like, yo, my man, you supposed to be, you know, you supposed to be Mr. Black African Power and all of this, and you fucking with Avo only because he shoots free videos for you. Like, so that's the premise of the angle. You know what I'm saying? The way that he did it, we had to know that those bars were coming because Charlie Clips had, like I said, OD avocado lines. We had to know that was gonna happen against Geechee. We had to know that was gonna happen against B Dot. Oh, and Geechee got Clips had a lot of hiding behind the tree lines. That they were both overused for Charlie Clips. The hiding behind the tree shit and the avocado shit was overused by Charlie Clips. But back to this classic, um, the way that T Top crafted that second round was dope, and you come to expect that because the guy's angles are so fucking fire. Then B Dot goes in that second round, and just when I think that it's damn near, I don't want to say it like that because B Dot is so talented, but when you sit there and think about it, you like, damn, T Top has such a crazy second round. Like, damn, can you top that? And he does. And he does. I thought B Dot's second round, the angles he took was definitely fire. And this was a thing like who can be more creative with these angles that are pretty much already out there. And he went in on T Top about the whole drug dealing thing, and I was just confused because in one of the rounds he's saying T Top called him and admitted that he's never sold a drug in his life, but then, and I don't know if it was the second or third, he comes out and starts saying how T Top was calling him to try to. He said T Top called him to try to get some work or to try to get a plug. So like I'm just confused with the way that he went about it because he was in that same round he's admitting that T Top be doing whatever it is he does. But then he's saying questioning the level. You understand? So in one round you're saying he doesn't do this at all. The next opportunity you get, you're questioning the level he was doing it at because he called you. Now, I don't know if any of this is true. Again, motherfuckers come up with angles all the time. The point that I'm saying is you can't one round say he doesn't do something, the next round say he does do it, just not the way y'all think he does. Like that was contradiction. It was a contradiction. But again, don't let that take away from how crazy this battle was. That spilling tea line he had was fire because he was talking about Big T, you know what I'm saying, and the NWX split up type thing. So that whole spilling tea line, that was fire. Again, so I got the first round clearly to T Top, and I got the second round, I guess you could say clearly to B Dot. That's my opinion. And then we go into this third round. So it comes down to this third. T Top just goes absolutely apeshit in that third round. Yo, he continues on a little bit with that football scholarship angle, but the way he breaks it down, like, is just so fire. Like the whole time, the way he's breaking it down is like questioning, his thing with avocado and Mr. Malcolm X and all of this, and then these other rounds he's bringing down the scholarship and asking him too, like, yo, my man, how is it that you got a scholarship, you got all this stuff to play football, but you chose to go Mr. Black African Power but you chose to go to one of these white schools instead of going to a historically black school. So just those angles was crazy. That Huey Newton line was crazy because he's like basically trying to tell him like, how you mad at me for selling drugs when Huey Newton was allegedly, I don't know if that's how he died, but he was basically, was it Huey Newton, or I believe it was Huey Newton. Anyway, the line was basically trying to tell him, you getting at me for selling drugs, but the dude you so-called look up to was a drug addict or something like that. You know what I mean? Or did drugs. So that whole angle hit for me. And then B Dot goes, and he also went on this thing. I think it was the third. He went on this thing where, yeah, it was the third, where the angle he used is saying, yo, T Top got a daughter, but he dissed Kanika Jenkins, rest in peace, which he didn't diss her. He just used a line that was inappropriate at the time. And which he wasn't the first one. Again, people just got mad at him, but he wasn't the first one. Maybe the one that he did was just, it shook the room, and that's why they were mad. That's not why they were mad for him mentioning it, but other battle rappers mentioned it and no one said nothing. When T Top said something, we had a Kanika Jenkins line, it shook that damn room. And later on he apologized, which I thought was the right thing for him to do. So the angle that B Dot went with was pretty much saying, yo, my man, you have this like hatred towards black women, so how can you raise a black daughter? Because T Top has a daughter and now has a son. So, and blessings to both of them and their families. T Top, I believe his son was just born or something like that. He had like a hospital band on his thing. He had a line saying something about that, so I believe his son was just born. So salute to T Top. I'm not saying he was born today. He must have been born these, the last few days, because he had the wristband on. I got 2 kids. I know I had that wristband on really for a long time, but I'm not getting into all that. So anyway, I like the angle that B Dot did, where he just was like right at the line. He didn't cross the line talking about his kids, which I respect. Thank you for that. He was just using the angle like, yo, you as a father to your kids, how could you? So I got the third round going to T Top. But again, it was such a dope ass battle. If someone gave it to B Dot, I understand. But I got the first round to T Top, second round to B Dot, third round to T Top. Fire battle of the night, definitely a classic battle. Some are saying one of the best battles ever. Definitely looking forward to seeing this again. I can see myself, like I watch a lot of battles, like A Ward versus Ilmac is one of them. There's just so many battles that I can watch over and over and over again, and I never get tired of them. You know what I'm saying? So this might be one of them. I just watched fucking Chubby Jag and Math 2 more times. When the VOD came out, I watched that battle 5-6 times. When it just hit YouTube, I just watched it another 2 times, maybe even 3. So they are battles for me that I can watch over without getting tired of it, and I believe this is going to be one of them. Again, I just can't wait to see it again. It's incredible, man. Incredible the work these guys did. Overall, dope ass battles. Big picture. This was a 9 out of 10, or possibly a 10 out of 10. I think it would have been a 10 out of 10 if the Holmesy and Bill Collector would have been better. But this was a 9 out of 10. It was 7 battles. And, right? There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 battles, and only one of them was trash. Not trash, come on. Jay, be respectful, Jay. I'm sorry, not trash. It was bad. I'm going to go through the chat. I want to read y'all comments. Before I do that, there's a link in the description for my art channel. Please tap in with my art channel. I have some paintings here that's going to be raffled off for cancer, in support of cancer. All the proceeds are going to be donated to cancer organizations for both adults and children. So look out for those videos. And then I have a bunch of custom sneaker videos that I'm going to be releasing. Those of y'all who saw the Game of Thrones sneakers that I did, salute to you. Thank you for your comments on those sneakers. That video will be coming out in the next week or so. But I need to get. I did a portrait of Chadwick, the Black Panther. Rest in peace to him. I did that, and I did a Black Panther painting. Those will be again. They're gonna be raffled off for the benefit of cancer. All right. So tap in with my channel. Link is in the description. Go subscribe to that. So let's run through the chat. Del Diddy said clear. I don't know. I'm sorry, Del. I didn't see your comment when you said clear. So I don't know if you was talking about the Bill Collector battle or the John and Ill Will battle. Darian said Bill was terrible. Anwar Phillip said I missed everything. Salute Anwar Phillip. He said shaking my head. Del Diddy said you missed a good event, Anwar. Dale said I missed this battle. I don't know what battle you're talking about. He said I don't know what I was thinking. And it was free. Shaking my head. Salute Rock. That's my fam right there, Rock Marciano. He said I told you Reed was gonna win and that chest wasn't gonna choke. See what them Haitians do. Yeah, man. Dell said that's a wild line. Sheldon M. Salute Sheldon. He said let's go. This event was a classic. It was definitely fire. Sheldon said clips round one was clear. Okay. What I had? Oh, I had Geechee taking the first round. But okay, you had clips. That's cool. Salute Mo Skrilla. He said was good what you brought. He said you got Geechee winning. Yeah, I got Geechee winning. I'm assuming you got clips taking that. Mo Skrilla said Ill Will 3-0. Wow. Okay. Mo Skrilla said 2-1 Reed. I told y'all cats and kittens. Mo Skrilla said Rum though he could have came in there on 75-85%. Oh, excuse me, he said Rum thought he can come in there 75-85%. Dell said Reed was cooking. Mo said, and he said that in the battle. Mo Skrilla said Verb 2-1. Salute Shannon. Shannon in the building. Shoe gang. Shannon said love to everybody in the chat. Rock said Rum was in the back with Chess and the Haitian and the BX. I told you this. Rock said no 3-0, but no 3-0, but Reed ain't die. Jacob Ratliff salute. He said who won the sweepstakes? Jacob, I have absolutely no idea who won the sweepstakes. All right, y'all. Salute to y'all. I'm out of here. Glad y'all enjoyed the battles. I enjoyed it. They were incredible. Absolutely incredible. Thank you for spending time with me watching this recap. I appreciate it. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Hit the link in the description for my art channel. Make sure for both of those that you subscribe and hit the alert bell and press for all alerts. All right. Hit the like button too. Would appreciate that greatly. All right. Oh, and also for the ladies, I think I mentioned it yesterday, but I got some luxury bags here that I'm going to be customizing and painting those too. So pay attention to my art channel. Salute Del Diddy. Thank you for your support all the time, man. I appreciate it. Lane Diggy said was good as recap, bro. Thank you, Lane. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me, man. Y'all have a great weekend. King of the Dot tomorrow. Tournament on Twitch, live and free. It's the first round of the West. Those battles are crazy. So if I get a chance tomorrow morning, maybe I'll go live. I'm supposed to be going to spend time with my kids tomorrow. And I'm moving, so I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be able to do that, but I'm going to try to go live and give my predictions. I might miss some of those battles because I'm going to be spending the day with my kids, but we'll see. All right, so again, subscribe. Salute.